Two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, BA, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Now Atlanta's starting five. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Green against Collins. And it's Green missing. Now Herder. Pass to Young. Outside Herder. Back to Capella. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Now here's Young. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Here's Green. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Herder. High post Young. Chicago grabs the miss.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Chicago with the ball. Searching for their first points of the game. Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Ball into the lane. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Collins passes to Young. Capella with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Herder. Misses in close.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Young. After the basket by Chicago. Pass to Capella. And here's Herder. Up top Capella. He's covered by Levine. Young attacking.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 5 points.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Outside Levine. The 3 gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Ball against Young. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And there's the drive. Pass to Reddish. Fires the 3. Green with the defensive effort for Chicago. They've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Now Collins. Young with it. Outside Herder. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. And it's Ball off the drive. Shakes him. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Pass to Young. Driving inside to the paint. Here's Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Capella's got his second basket of the night.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Now here's Levine. Clock at 6. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
7 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young with it. It's all tied in Chicago. After this break, we'll be back with the start.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the...
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
I really like the attitude they've displayed here early on.
Yeah, I think they've controlled the momentum, and that is showing up.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Green. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Shot clock at 6. There's Young with the 3. DeRozan with the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Here's Ball. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And that tricky ball handling right there gets ball open. Defender couldn't stop him.
Pass to Reddish. Collins outside. And here's Young, pounded by Ball. Young against Ball. And Young, here we go. Yep, that one's good. Young's got 7 points.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Here's Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Ball. DeRozan right side. Beyond the arc. Here's Vucevic. Stolen by Capella. Here's Reddish. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The kick out to Young. Shoots over Levine. Young can't hit. Chicago with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And the dunk by Levine.
A slam dunk contest champion. Zach LaVine can throw it down with style.
Pass to Reddish. Collins outside. Here's Young. Back to Collins. The Hawks need to get one up here. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Stolen by Capella. Young inside, covered by Vucevic. That's short off the rim.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Stolen by Capella. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
John Collins can run as a big and impressive right there in the open court.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Ball. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of this game. 5 on the clock. Vucevic finds DeRozan. The Bulls with another miss. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Now here's Herter. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Reddish. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
So it's Atlanta now. The Bulls making their last shot. And that one's good. Young.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And here's Ball. DeRozan outside. On the take. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Pass to Green. Shoots over Collins. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Vucevic against Capella. Nifty move. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Here's Levine.
Out of the way!
Wow.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Reddish. Here's Herter. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturned. And the first half comes to... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
You want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got DeLon Wright, Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgui Dieng. Then there's Lou Williams, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the small forward position. Now Wright. Here's the three. Offensive board.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Caruso. Pass to Thomas. Back to Caruso. Shoots from the block. And too long on the shot. And the Hawks shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. It's Wright on the wing. From deep. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Wright. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Williams. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass.
In a way, Lou Williams, a little bit like J.R. Smith, he'll welcome the chance to finish off, especially if it's a difficult shot.
Here's Caruso. Outside, Brown. Back to Caruso. Here's Thomas. Williams defending. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has gotten his first bucket of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Right, pass to Williams. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Williams. And the three off target for Chicago. They've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021. And then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Right with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Luau Cabarro, no good. The Bulls have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Right outside. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Pass to Jones. Driving to the basket. Here's Bradley. Here's Thomas. Williams defending. And stolen by Williams.
Bulls foul. Tony Bradley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Caruso. Here's Thomas. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Here's Wright. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Shooting for Atlanta, DeLon Wright at the line for 2.
And he drops the first. A line change here for Chicago. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Capella, he's checked in for Jang. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Reddish is checked in for Luau Cabarro. And Herter's subbed in for Williams. Ball against Wright. Green with a screen on Wright. Ball finds Levine. Into the lane. And the dunk by Levine.
This is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Now here's Wright. To the inside. Capella. No good with a layup. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Bulls, up 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Green out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center. So that's 5 in the game for Chicago.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Now here's Herter. Pass to Collins. 6 to shoot. Now here's Young. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, that's Trae Young working right up to the buzzer, but knows the clock and finds a way to bail the team out.
To the wing on the left. Ball outside. There's the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Hondo's going to throw it down.
Pass to Herder. Here's Reddish. Collins outside. Up top, Young. Covered by Vucevic. There's the three. Offensive rebound. It's Herder on the wing. And a miss there on the triple.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now here's Young. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Herder. Pass to Reddish. Here's the lob. Oh, and Levine with a block. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Chicago leading. Ball outside. On the wing to Rosen. Back to Ball. Fires the three. Collins with the rebound. To the left side wing. Levine against Young. Pass to Capella. Vucevic with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Tipped away. Outside Levine. And Collins with the big block.
No serve. Collins sending that one away.
Pulls up for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's very smart about spotting up in transition, and no one rotated over to contest that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
2 minutes.
And the dunk by Levine.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Young. Pass to Reddish. Young with a screen on DeRozan. Here's Reddish. And he recovers it to the paint. And Collins with the slam.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Ball against Young. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 6 on the shot clock. Levine attacking. And Levine throw it down.
Just a really gifted athlete. Levine's speed makes him an effective penetrator.
Pass to Reddish. Now Capella, covered by Vucevic. Capella against Vucevic. And Vucevic with the block. And he gets it back. Here's Collins. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Levine. Three-pointer. And that doesn't go either for Levine. And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Herder. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here are the Bulls with the ball. The lead is 2. Vucevic, a screen on Young. Fires it from 18.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker.
Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
You can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that three.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Young from long range, and he drills the triple. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. The last is coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookable. Let's get up and stand up. Make some noise.
Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And here's Ball. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Green. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that one's good. Green.
When you grow up in the Ball family, then you better move the ball.
Outside Young. Pass to Herter. Ball against Young. Capella screen on Ball. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Capella, the pass to Young. Capella with it. Hounded by Ball. Goes back up. That shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with it. Here's Levine. DeRozan finds Levine. And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risks pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the jam.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
It's Vucevic, high post. Outside Levine. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Well, overtime basketball. About a minute and a half played. Up top, Young. Hounded by Ball. Pass to Reddish. Green against Collins. And he drives in. And Collins with the slam.
At 6'10", John Collins getting more and more used to the physical rigors of a big man in the NBA.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Now Ball. Back to DeRozan. Outside Levine. 6 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella.
Levine's gotten better and better at drawing contact and getting to the line. He had to work at it as a young player, but that work has paid off.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
Young against Ball. Collins a screen. Young way outside. Off target with the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Young against Ball. Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Inside is Capella, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And they go to the intentional foul.
John Collins. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Lonzo Ball.
And the second of two is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Second personal foul. Third team.
First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
This one belongs to Chicago.
Here we go.
He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
It's stolen by Vucevic. On the wing, DeRozan lets it go with the 3. That shot off. And Miami the other way now. Top of the key. Miami no good on that time either.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little bit.
Here's Levine. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
That's just a real concentration from Levine. Accepting the hit and finding a way to work through it.
Now, here's Lowry. Over Green. Again, the miss by the Heat. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Chicago. Green kicks to Levine. Green. And Green is right there.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now, here's Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Looks for Lowry. Gets it to him. Shot to stop the run. And the shot is long. Chicago leading by 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Levine against Robinson. The tray. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Robinson passes to Tucker. And Paul with the block.
Solid shot blocker at his position. Ball length allows him to make a difference on this end.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And it's Vucevic missing. The Heat trail by 3. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Pass to Lowry. Floats it up for Adebayo. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Bulls with it. They've scored 10 straight. It's deflected.
Well, you know defense is Tucker's calling card. He will pester you, aggravate you, get up in your jersey, make you think twice about trying to shoot over him.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Levine following the basket by Bam Adebayo. And the jam by Levine.
Oh, and the chemistry. I mean, Levine has with these guys, isn't it evident? Tremendous at finishing off these alley-oops.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lowry with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Inside, 13 feet away. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Green, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And Chris, if you were playing today, which coach would you most want to play for?
There's so many great coaches in this league. I don't know, but I would hope they had the template
of letting their guys get out and go. I want to play in a fast-paced system. I want to play for a coach that played this game before. I want to play for a coach that really had that great attitude in the locker room, one that fostered chemistry. So many great coaches, I'm sure it's a lot of them that fit that criteria.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
You know, when you're seeing the aggressiveness from Butler, his jumper really has come a long way.
Outside, Green, out left of the wing. From the line, it's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 4. Tucker with the ball, now guarded by Vucevic. Here's Butler. Again, the Heat good for 2.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Now, Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The deep three from Levine. And the Bulls with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Well, someone who's always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jay Tucker defines what it means to be a group.
Miami with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Butler kicks it to Tucker. Right side Lowry, 5 to shoot, over Ball.
A very active player. It's fantastic watching Ball work hard to disrupt his man's concentration.
There's Green with the 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And the team's counting on Tucker for many things.
Yeah, Kevin, I mean, he's a hard-nosed defender, opportunistic rebounder, plays against guys much bigger than him. He hits the corner threes at the most important time.
It's stolen by Lowry. Adebayo passes to Tucker. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
1:57 left in the second quarter. The pass to Tucker. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. It's good. This game is all even. Adebayo's got 8 points.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Ball finds DeRozan. 1:29 left in the first half of basketball. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's Lowry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Robinson on the wing. Guarded by Levine. 4 on the shot clock. Lowry from the arc. And Robinson that time on the assist by Lowry. And now it's a 3-point Miami lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Misses from close range. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Butler with the ball. Vucevic on him. Butler, no good. Bulls trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Green missing. Miami's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Such a hard worker on the glass. Tucker's energy is very impressive. A true jump yard dog.
And that one drops for him.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Miami.
And here's Lowry. From deep. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Heat. They lead by 3. It's time now to go. Thanks, David. And we'll be back. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
They've got Vincent. Haslam's out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Bradley, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And Miami shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Here's Vincent, and that's a foul, and it's called on Troy Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Now, Hero. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Strus. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
Now at the line.
And he makes both free throws.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Caruso. Stolen. To the inside. And Haslam kicks to Hero. Oh, good on the 3. And it's Bradley with the ball for Chicago. Thomas takes it off the glass. Thomas got it all tied up now for Chicago.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime defensively.
Now, Hero. He's tightly guarded. And it's Strus missing. The Bulls shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Here's Caruso. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Hero on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. And now Jones running the floor all by himself.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Now, Hero. He's guarded by Thomas. Vincent, the pass to Strus. Hero on the wing. Now, here's Dedmon. T right on him. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Chicago leading by 4. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Caruso, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Dedmon's shot is off.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Haslam, and the jam by Udonis Haslam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Hero from long range. Strus passes to Dedmon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that ties it up.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Caruso. Outside Brent. Pass the block. Into the lane.
Blocking foul called on Udonis Haslem. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here are the Bulls now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Bradley passes to Caruso. Banked in off the glass. Caruso's got his second bucket.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Pass to Strus for the lead. Chicago grabs the miss. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Now, Hero. He's guarded by Thomas. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Haslem can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the...
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
It's the fourth quarter. Get out of your seat. Let's hear it.
And so here is Miami. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Green is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Lowry with the ball. Now Green defending. Tucker can't get it to go.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that. Oh, he has to fight for that one. Doing the dirty work, getting after it on the glass.
Pass the buck. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bean passes to Vucevic, and that's going to be a travel. The Heat trail by 6. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And there's the pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Vucevic. Bank shot, no good. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Green. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Levine kicks to DeRozan. And he drives in. Bucket is good. DeRozan's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Adebayo slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus. Makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Jones checked in for Green. Lowry against Ball. Fires for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Adebayo surveying the defense. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. Levine dishes to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Vucevic. Jones in the post, guarded by Tucker, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And with no shortage of moves at his disposal, Vucevic is one of the game's more skilled bigs.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Adebayo with a screen on Levine. Count that one. The quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
2 minutes.
Now here's Levine. Outside DeRozan. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
The vertical of Butler gets so fast to dunk. With home force.
Passes it to Levine. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. A three-pointer, no good. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Lowry against Jones. Butler passes to Adebayo. Stolen by Levine. Here's DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Outside DeRozan. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. Stolen by Robinson. And Lowry has it in the corner. Nails the triple.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count him to make crucial shots.
Looking to end the run. It drops. A huge shot to tie it up.
Now look, you see the athleticism right there? You gotta like watching ball go into the lane and finish.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And the 3 off target. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And big-time bucket there. They got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes. This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Oh, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. Pass to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. The 3 won't fall. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Kyle Lowry. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the three, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Butler with a steal. Outside Robinson. And here's Lowry from the arc. The rebound by the Hawks.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And here comes the break. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Reddish. Butler covering. And Reddish gets it to go.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Robinson on the wing. Pass to Lowry. Three-pointer. Collins with the rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Now here's Young. The three-pointer off the mark. For three, Lowry sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
That's what you want to do. Work the ball to one of your premier scorers like Kyle Lowry and let him make a play.
Down low. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Here's Butler, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Capella. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, man.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Now here's Robinson. Stolen by Capella. Collins passes to Young. Unloads. And Lowry with the defensive effort. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Here's Tucker, and slam dunk by Tucker.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Now Young. Outside Herter. Young with it. Collins with a screen on Lowry. Young on the attack. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Trae Young is such a natural scorer. I don't think the clock rattles him at all.
Lowry outside. And stolen by Herter. And a fast break now for the Hawks. There's Young with the 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Outside Herter. Pass to Young. Collins with a screen on Lowry. There's Young with the 3. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Now here's Lowry. To the wing on the left. Tucker. Again, the Heat misses. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Now Now here's Collins. Checked by Tucker. Pass to Herder. Back to Collins. Now here's Young. Going inside. And there's Collins on the assist from Young. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Lowry, no good. Robinson with a steal. They need this. Hey, rejected by Capella. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks ahead. They lead by...
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's Lowry. And here's Butler outside. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Cam Reddish gets low to the ground, has serious moves off the handle, and then the exclamation point.
Outside Tucker. Adebayo finds Lowry. Back to Adebayo. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
The Hawks leading. Here's Young. He's got 5. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Reddish from outside the arc. Sinks the tray. Reddish has got 7 points in the game.
A shot Cam can make. The D must respect his three-point shot.
And here's Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Tucker with a screen. Robinson with it. Picked up by Collins. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Now here's Young. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Young against Lowry. Right side Robinson. Over Herder. Robinson can't hit.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Outside Young. Pass to Reddish. Collins outside. And here's Young. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
He's not like a lot of superstars. Jimmy Butler will call you out if you're on his team. All he wants to do is win.
Young against Lowry. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Butler with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Stolen by Capella. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Reddish has got 9. 1:02 left in the first half. Now Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Young. Outside for Butler. Lowry outside. It's tipped. Capella with it. Guarded by Adebayo. To the paint. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Heat on D. They trail by 9. Young with it. Give him 8. Collins with a screen on Lowry. Clock at 6.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Butler. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
I like the way he came off that pick. Been able to stay on balance, rise up, and knock down the shot.
Pass to Herter. Now here's Capella. And he lobs it up. Tipped. Stolen by Lowry. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Miami trailing. Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Haslam in at the 4-man position. Here's Vincent. Pass to Hero. Here's Dedmon. 4 on the clock. Oh, it's stolen. Stripped it away. Here's Strus. Hounded by Wright. They get it back. Here's Strus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hero. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Right outside. Pass to Jang. Back to Wright. Out to the right wing. Here's Luau Cabarro. Kept alive. Now here's Wright. From the arc. Haslam with a rebound. And it's Miami's ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Back to Hero. Here's Dedmon. Atlanta with a rebound. Pass to Luau Cabarro. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. For Miami, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Here's Strus. Luau Cabarro with the rebound.
Gabe Vincent. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Williams passes to Wright. There's the triple. Hits the trifecta. Wright's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Hero for 3. Pass to Strus. Out left to the wing. Here's Dedmon. Second shot opportunity. Counted.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. And here is Williams. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jang. And it's blocked by Dedman.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedman, hard to get your shot over that.
And the Heat shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Here's Vincent. Pass to Strus. Fires from deep. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Here's Hero. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Jang. Back to Williams. Just 4 to shoot from about 19. Second chance effort. Over to the wing, to the inside. Back to Jang. Another shot. And Hero grabs the board. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Back to Dedman. Doesn't go that time, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Right attacking, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Hero, no good.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Team second.
The Hawks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Right outside.
Yeah, look at me.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's all from three-point range. And it's Miami's ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Vincent, looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Gallinari, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks earning this break in the action, up 10.
All right, let's just come to the door. Come on, get loud.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
That's his third.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Collins passes to Young. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Capella. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Butler on the wing. Driving in. And is blocked by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Lowry against Young. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Reddish on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Pass to Herder. Back to Young from deep. Can't get it to drop, and Miami will go the other way with it. Robinson finds Adebayo. Tucker with the ball. Guarded by Capella. Back to Adebayo. Tucker. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Reddish. Butler covering. Here's Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Outside Young. The 3 is up. Adebayo grabs the board.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And Lowry gets doubled. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Perfection. Beautiful stroke.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Now Young. It's Herder on the wing. Robinson defending. Pass to Capella. Here's Reddish. Back to Capella. Goes back up. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Off target from outside. The Hawks have got nothing to fall in this 4th quarter. 0 of 5. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Collins finds Young. Capella, screen on Lowry. Here's Young. Misses, and the dry spell continues. For Miami, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Butler into the lane, and it's Butler with the jam.
What an explosive drive by Butler. He goes straight through the defense and finds a shot.
Pass to Reddish. Collins outside. Capella, screen on Butler. Collins passes to Capella. Fast break Miami. Up ahead. That one doesn't drop. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Reddish. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Here's Adebayo. Can't cash it in from close range. Up top, Young. He's guarded by Lowry. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Pass to Robinson. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Count that bucket.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
And the Hawks with possession here. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Robinson with it. From downtown. It's hauled in by Reddish. Here's Collins. And Collins with the jam.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
So this one belongs to the Hawks. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Grant Hill.
These two teams known, Brent, for playing a more methodical pace. When you think of elite half-court offenses, what comes to mind?
I think of teams that just get advantage in the half court, Kevin, and then keep it. There are a lot of teams that are mediocre, that when a player makes something happen, the rest of the guys stand around or not in position to be an outlet and to make the next play. Elite offenses in the NBA feel like there's a continuity no matter what happens, and the pro perception where they make the reads and continue to play to find their best scoring opportunity.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Green, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. It's good.
It's just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
Young against Ball. To the middle. Here's Capella. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
DeRozan passes the ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
DeRozan with it. And guarded by Capella. DeRozan gets the bucket.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
There's a good screen. Young for 3. That one doesn't go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Six to shoot. Blocked again.
Lonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
And there's Green on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Reddish. Young, a screen on DeRozan. Back to Young. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by Collins. Shoots from the right block. And he overshot that one, missing. The Hawks trail by 6. Young drives in. Here's Capella. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play. Really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Shot by Collins, no good. Chicago with the ball. Big stretch here, going 10-2. For 3, Levine. Reddish grabs the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here. Young way outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Young passes to Collins. Collins setting the pick for Young. Going inside. Collins trying to break free. Young, good.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. And Capella sends it back.
Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. And Levine, here we go.
Well, he's very engaged right now, John Collins, defensively, and that's starting to make a difference for the team.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends, highly effective down there with the physical play. Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Ball with a wide open. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
Ball finds Green. Back to Ball. And there's the drive. It's stolen by Capella. And DeRozan sends it back. Ball against Young. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
And that tricky ball handling right there gets ball open. Defender couldn't stop it.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to beat for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Reddish the pass to Capella. Now, here's Reddish. DeRozan defending. 5 on the clock. Reddish kicks to Young. Lets the 3 fly. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. In your experience, Brett, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls.
2 minutes.
Outside, Levine. .149 left to play in the first half. The drive by Ball.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now, here is Young. Capella with a screen on Ball. They get it back. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Brown outside. Pass to Brantley. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. The kick out to Brown. Offline with his 3.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Herder and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Not settling for jump shots there as Herder gets his way on the drive.
Here's Caruso, defended by Young. Caruso, the pass to Brantley. Outside, Jones. Back to Bradley. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 6. Thomas dishes to Bradley. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point.
16.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Green is out there at DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Right against Ball. The shot will not fall. And Atlanta will come the other way. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. The Hawks trail by 8. And here is Wright. Passes it to Jang. Here's Luau. 3-pointer. Ball with the rebound. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Vucevic, and the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Poke loose. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. They kick it out to Green. Launches a three. And Wright pulls it down. The Hawks trail by 10.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Outside DeRozan. Levine dishes to Vucevic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
The pick and roll was perfect on that play. It opens up a terrific look for Gallo there.
Ball surveying the defense. Now the pass to DeRozan. Drives to the hoop. And the rejection by Jang. There's Williams with the three. And he's good on the three ball. Now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
Lou Williams has been one of the best bench scorers the league has ever seen. So he will get on fire, that time in the catch and shoot.
Here's Ball. He dishes it to DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Lets it go from 11. And again, no good by Chicago.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Back to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Wright with it. Chang a screen. And Wright, here we go. Makes it off the glass. Wright's got his second basket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Caruso, the pass to Bradley. They get a hand on it and stolen by Wright. Gallinari against Jones. Chang inside. Out to Gallinari. Wright outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Bradley. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Count the basket. Caruso's got his first 2 points.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that. You see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Wright outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Chang. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Back to Herter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Herter's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Hawks.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Driving to the basket.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Young looking around. Down low, here's Collins, the shape, and finish off by Collins.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
DeRozan in the corner. Young against Ball. Now the dish to Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Herter passes to Young. Collins a screen on Ball. Young for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. He's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Dishes to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. And that one drops. 14 points for Vucevic.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now, here's Reddish. Guarded closer. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also, give him credit for being unselfish.
Ball against Young. Outside, Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
Lonzo is doing a better job at this stage of taking his game just a lot more serious than when he came into the league. And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
And Young, here we go. Ball with the rebound. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to give themselves a little bit of a break. Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Young pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. Shoots over Vucevic. Here's Collins. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Ball. .106 left in the fourth quarter of this one. DeRozan for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here
in what looks to be a solid win for the Bulls.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Vucevic.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Right wing, Ball dishes to Levine. From past the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Now Reddish. Pass to Capella. That one, no good. And so Chicago takes this one. And all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.
Jimmy Butler.
And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position.
Look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
With the step back, pass to Robinson. Levine with a steal. Ball outside. Butler with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Tucker, no good.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Here's Green. Now here's Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
One thing you got to love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
And here are the Bulls now. The Heat making their last shot. DeRozan outside. Outside Levine. 4 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. And the jumper falls for him. Levine's gotten his second bucket on the night. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
The shot by Butler, no good.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Well, I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers? Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. The 15-footer. Butler can't get that one to fall. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
Jimmy Butler.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. On the wing, Green. Checked by Tucker.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play. Gets himself in the perfect position to come up with the steal.
And stolen by Adebayo. DeRozan against Robinson. Takes it inside. Back to Adebayo. And then Adebayo slams it in.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Lowry against Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
A minute 35 left to play in the first quarter. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. It's stolen by Green. Inside. Oh, deflected. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
It's clear that Butler doesn't fear anyone. I mean, he's relentless in how he attacks.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler hits them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Ball against Lowry. DeRozan, left side. Outside for Levine. The baseline, Jay. The shot misses. And Miami the other way now. Lowry with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Adebayo, the open look. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket.
Continuing to evolve his game. I like when Adebayo takes and makes mid-range J's.
Ball finds DeRozan. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fast break Miami. Adebayo passes to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Inside Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
That free throw no good.
Bam Adebayo.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Levine. Green with a screen on Robinson. Here's Levine. Good chance here for Ball. It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Green, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. For 3, Robinson, and that comes off the assist by Lowry.
For 3.
Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And here is Green. Back to Ball. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
Well, and in terms of size, that's a mismatch he'll exploit every time, especially in size.
Now here's Lowry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Chicago trailing here. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And here's Ball. Pass to Levine. And again, hits the Bulls from deep.
And how about the confidence Levine has? I mean, it feels like he can get these shots whenever he wants.
For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Ball against Lowry. Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Here's Levine. Takes the 3. No good. 3 for 6 shooting in this game. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Butler. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Yeah, you got to bring more muscle than that to stop Butler. He's committed to scoring through the contact.
Ball against Lowry. Ball right side to the paint. Here's Vucevic. Pass to DeRozan on the wing. Green. Now Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
Lowry against Ball. Outside Robinson. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Levine with it. Picked up by Lowry. Levine passes to Green. Driving in. Kicks it to DeRozan. Lets it fly from 18. And Tucker pulls it down. Miami trailing. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Nice D from Vucevic.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
There's Ball with a three. Green for three. Miami grabs the miss. Now Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Adebayo. Pass to Robinson. Ball against Lowry. From deep three-point range. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
Now here's Tucker. Lowry, the pass to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And he goes right after the guy who just scored on him.
Oh, he made sure to return the favor. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's Levine with a drive. Tries the spin move. To the inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Lowry, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Offline with a baseline jumper. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Bulls. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Vincent in at the 1. Pass to Dedmon. Kicks it to Hero for the lead. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Hero.
And the Heat lead by 1. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Here's Thomas. Here's Caruso. That's tipped. Well, the Heat's shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Back to Dedmon. Pass to Hero. Here's Haslam. Here's Dedmon. Jones grabs the board.
Miami foul. Max Strus. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. Pass to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. The turnaround Jay. No luck on that one. The Heat with the lead. Here's Dedmon. Down low. It's stolen away. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. Here's Haslam, defended by Brown. Pass to Vincent. Hero outside. 6 to shoot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Heat, Tyler Hero.
And the second free throw is good. Chicago shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Outside Jones.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so here is Chicago searching for that first bucket here in the third. Back to Bradley. 5 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Looking to end the drought.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Right wing. Back to Hero. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass on the layup. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Bradley, high post.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
On the wing, Jones.
2 minutes.
Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Caruso. Here's Bradley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Hero left side. And Miami again with the bucket.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Thomas. With the drive. That one goes. Count it.
0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Hero with it. Give him 8 points now. To the inside. Dedmon, no good. The Bulls have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Inside. Here's Jones. And he jams it home with authority.
Gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Here's Vincent. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To the paint. Here's Dedmon. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. It's tipped. They push it up 4 on 3. And he's going for the lob. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And how about they're not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's Caruso. And Hero grabs the board. Down low. Pass to Dedmon. Out to the wing. Now here's Hero. With 4 on the clock. The shot off that time.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over. Not even giving him an inch of space.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Heat out in front. Up 4. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole team.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Derek Jones. Matt Thomas is out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's Tony Bradley. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
No debate there. He got hammered.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Green's checked in for Jones. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Brown. Levine, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Ball in for Caruso. Oh, lots of drama in this game so far.
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes down to the final buzzer.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Robinson. And here's Lowry. Outside for Butler. Clock at 4. Takes a 3. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession waste.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Bradley. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And here's Butler outside. That shot off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
I love how he takes good angles on drives to the rim. DeRozan has a nice fluidity to his game.
Here's Lowry. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Heat lead by 3.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Chicago now. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
I wonder what happened to the guy who had only 1 turnover in the first half. I mean, now his total's way up there.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Now Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
DeRozan. Here's Green. That one off the back iron and out. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Tucker. Outside Butler. Back to Tucker. Good work defensively by DeRozan. Chicago trailing here. Outside Levine. DeRozan outside. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Bradley. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
You also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and blocked quite a few tonight.
Now here's Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
He catches the defense off guard with a wide variety of moves. Butler's bringing the sizzle.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lowry against Ball. Outside Levine. Ball outside. And there's the drive, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Good at getting into the lane. Ball. I mean, you can see how confident he is on the drive.
Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. 1:36 left to play in the fourth quarter. Oh, Green with a block. Butler with a steal.
A fan who wants the free t-shirt.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays, too. Winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Robinson. Here's Tucker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Tucker's got his first points of the night.
Even though he lacks some size, Tucker's strength makes up for it. He competes himself.
Outside Levine. He takes it in.
What a terrific penetrator. The speed of Levine is what makes defenders nervous.
That's his third personal foul.
Good on the first. And that narrows the gap to 1.
At the line for Chicago. Levine.
Both shots good from the stripe.
As confident as it gets at the line. He wants to be up there in the tight ball.
Robinson with it. Outside Tucker. Back to Robinson. over Levine. And that one's long. Outside, Green. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. For three, Robinson. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Now here's Green. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. Back to Levine. 5 on the clock. This is the tray. Butler against DeRozan. Here's Butler. So a close game sees Miami taking this. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.
athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Arthur, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Reddish in at the 3 slot. To the middle, here's Collins. Now Capella. Crosses over, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Miami called for the foul.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Outside for Lowry. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. From deep. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Butler. The pass to Adebayo. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Young outside. Capella finds Young. There's the triple. Capella the pass to Collins. Shot clock at 3. Takes the 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. 14 feet away. The shot by Lowry, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on them.
Capella inside, guarded by Tucker.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Young against Lowry. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Collins a screen on Lowry. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Here's Lowry. Following the basket by Trae Young. Robinson on the wing. Collins grabs the miss.
Yeah, well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Adebayo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And the dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
46 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. To halt the run. And again, it's the Heat missing.
not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Capella kicks to Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Herder, no good. Butler finds Tucker. Back to Butler. There's the three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Atlanta with a 6.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one.
All right.
And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court for Atlanta, at the guard positions, Young and Herder. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the three. It's stolen by Lowry. Tips it.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
The Hawks leading by 4. Young pass to Herder. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Robinson for 3. Offensive rebound. And Butler with the second chance points.
Look, when you play against Jimmy Butler, you know you're in for a battle. Excellent job extending the possession.
Young with the ball. And here's Collins from outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Collins has got 5 points so far.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Lowry against Young. Outside Lowry. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And a deep 3 from Young. 6 to shoot. Capella with a screen on Butler. On its way from Young for 2. Here's Capella. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy. Not shy at all. Butler with the confidence. Tremendous ball handling ability.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Reddish. And here is Capella. It's stolen by Lowry. 4-on-3 break. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Capella, the pass to Reddish. Ball's knocked loose. Butler with the steal. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. It's Robinson high post. Tucker can't get it to go. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block, given how close this game is A stop like that was right on point.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Back to Capella. They need this. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Capella's got the game tied up here for the Hawks. Here's Lowry. Passes to Tucker. Robinson a screen on Collins. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Miami needs to get a shot off. And here's Adebayo outside. And they get it back. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler passes to Adebayo. Lowry has the open look. Miami no good on that time either. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
6 seconds left in the first half. Here's Capella, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
And some good action through the first 2.
Miami Heat.
Thanks for the great interview,
16.
David.
The Hawks, 18.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
This is why you prepare. Get ready for the opportunity if it comes your way, because you may be asked to deliver.
Hero out there with Vincent. Then there's Haslam. Then it's Dwayne Dedman. And it's Strus in at the small forward. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And the pass to Strus. It's tipped. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Luwawu from downtown. That one doesn't drop. Now the Heat take it the other way.
And Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA.
Now here's Wright. Dedman defending. Wright, the pass to Chang. And he banks in the layup. Chang's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Strus. Here's Vincent, guarded by Wright. Vincent, the pass to Strus. Good on the triple.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Wright outside. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Wright.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Chang, a screen. Here's the dish to Williams. Uncovered. Again, the Hawks score.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Now, Hero. He's guarded by Williams. Deadman a screen. Hero from long range. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Here's Wright. He's covered by Hero. It's Williams with the drive. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, and suddenly he hits the turbojet.
So the wing on the left. Back to Hero. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Williams passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
An underrated athlete, Danilo Gallinari is built to operate out in space.
Haslam a screen on Williams. Inside. 4-on-3 break. Here's Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hero's got 4 points in the quarter.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Right, the pass to Gallinari. Dishes it to Williams. All alone. He can't get that one. The Heat trail by 7. Good ball movement here by Miami.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Now here's Wright. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Chang. DeJuan Wright is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Luwawu in at the 3 spot. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
First team foul.
Passes it to Herter.
Onto the floor for the Hawks.
Back to Young. Launches it. Drills it from outside.
Trae Young.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. And Capella sends it back. And is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. Takes it from 10. 6 to shoot.
You know what separates Capella defensively is his quickness for a big man. That's a nice stop.
Back to Young. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. The shot misses.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And Capella sends it back. And they get it back. Outside Robinson. He kicks to Butler. A second chance effort. Adebayo passes to Lowry. And he drives in. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
That is the luxury of having Lowry on your team. He'll always get up a shot before the shot clock expires.
Young outside. There's the pass to Herter. Poked away. Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Lowry with the ball. Pass to Robinson to tie it up. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks leading by 3. Right side, Collins. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Young against Lowry. And Young, here we go. He gets that one. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
Here's Lowry, and Capella sends it back. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Pass to Herter. And here is Capella. To the inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Inside Robinson. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Lowry against Young. The 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. There's 1:26 left here in the fourth quarter. Lowry against Young. Here's Tucker. Back to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from 18. Doesn't go for it. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Into the lane. Herter passes to Young. And stolen by Butler. Outside Robinson. From deep three-point range. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world-class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Young passes to Herter. Outside Collins. And outside. He dishes it to Capella. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Fearless attack to the heart of that defense. Young is willing to take punishment to get his points.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The second one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
3 free throws.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that puts them up by 5.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Pass to Robinson. From deep. Laces one from 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talk.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.